I saw an article on BuzzFeed.com where a woman is inquiring if she was wrong for calling the cops on a mom who was consistently late after giving the mom a hard deadline of 9 p.m. to return home. She claims she called the mom and left a voicemail stating, if you're not home in the next hour, after being 3 hours late, I'm considering the kids abandoned and calling the cops. Well, it seems the babysitter never got a response from the mom, so she was forced to call the cops. The children were escorted to the police station, and now the Child Protective Services are involved. Ladies, who was wrong here? Was it the mom or the babysitter? Have you ever had to take drastic measures with someone?
Who is wrong? The mom.
Anyone that thinks different here, I'm sorry. Like, I have to question your moral compass at this point because this is the mom's responsibility to care for her children. I cannot imagine. I'm obviously not a mom. I'm talking even for my nieces. If I left my nieces with someone, which clearly this was not a babysitter that she was super familiar with. She specifically said she had no way to contact other people in this person's family. She ain't a family friend. She's not your auntie or your mom. Yeah. I know people could have done that before, left their children with them. And maybe stay out a little longer. This is someone who you hired, and they are there to do a job.
They're there to do a job.
The job is to care for your children, which is the most important job ever.
Right, but this mom had a history of doing this. So the babysitter should have stopped working for her. I definitely think the mom is wrong.
She said she needed the money and she did love the children.
Sure. And how do you not answer your phone or a text or anything when there was no one else she could contact? Like, you know, like sometimes you go, if you can't get me, that's exactly right.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have left him in no police station. This Auntie Lonnie, I would have been mad at that mama, but I wouldn't have left those babies at no police station.
Did she leave them at the police station?
Yes, no, she left them.
She stayed there with them.
She went to the, what I read was that she left them with the police station. She went home and went to sleep. Then that's when the mom contacted her and said, where are my kids? Where are my kids? She said, they at the police station.
Okay, so that's wrong too.
Yeah, I wouldn't have left them at the police station. I would have thugged it out with the kids. Yeah. But to be quite honest with you, I still would have called Child Protective Services on some like...
Now that I would have done, but I
these children, like if it was... Because if it wasn't me, it would have been somebody like that taking them to the... You don't know what... How can you
don't know anything could have happened. Let me tell you this. I had a little boy that came for a sleepover. It was the boy's birthday. And it was his first time ever sleeping at someone else's house.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, he was like, I want to go home. I want to go home.
Yeah.
I could not get in touch with his mother. She wasn't answering her phone. She wasn't texting. I did everything. He's like, can you take me home? And I said, I can't take you home. Also, I can't leave the other kids home by themselves. I'm the only one here. And he was like, you can't call a babysitter? First of all, I thought he had too many, too many questions for me. But I couldn't get a hold of her. So I just stayed up with him, and watched a movie and made sure he was okay. I made hot chocolate and I just sat with him and comforted him. But you can't, as a mother, if your child is out of the house and you're not answering your phone, come on now.
I feel like the key to this is don't cause trauma to the kids because of the decisions that their parents made. Like going to a police station in the middle of the night, that's traumatizing.
It's drastic.
But somebody got to get involved because this woman needs to learn a lesson.
Absolutely.
She needs to understand that these children, they deserve better.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
I wouldn't know how to make that clear, but something needed to be done.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
I'm going to move on because I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say about this. The self-proclaimed king of R&B, Jacquees, was trending on social media as he became the latest singer to attempt the national anthem at a recent Lakers versus Golden State Warriors game. According to rapbasement.com, the internet was quick to respond to Jacquees' star-spangled efforts. Some were proud of Jacquees' efforts for taking on such an iconic anthem, while others were not so impressed with his execution. Jacquees captioned his performance saying it was his first time singing the national anthem and that he worked really hard on it. So ladies, what do you think of his performance? And have you ever tried something for the first time and ruined it?
Munchkin, how was it when you sung the national anthem? Did the nerves get to you?
I do get super nervous. I enjoy singing the national anthem. I think it's a fun song to sing. I think the key is to simplify the situation.
Yes.
I think people try to do vocal gymnastics. We've seen Fergie attempt to put her own twist on it.
Because to me, the most important is the start. Oh.
First of all, you got to start on the right note. Because the way that
that's not good.
No, let me tell you,
It's a hard song.
I've attempted to sing the national anthem, and out of not wanting it to get too high, because towards the end it just gets super high,
Right.
I full on have started singing it just like Lonnie did. Like,
Really
let me not go too high, so, oh, say, like, hold on a second, she found her baritone, but it is not an easy, but I think where it goes wrong is when people be trying to do too much.
Too much.
Just, no.
Fergie, Roseanne
Keep
Barr,
it simple.
Now Jacquees. I mean, don't do so much.
Slow and steady wins the race.
When you hear that first note,
yeah,
you know
right
if it's gonna come out
you
right.
know who I feel sorry for?
Who?
The players.
They gotta stay.
They have to hear the song.
Yeah.
Whenever you see the players, they be like this.
No, the players will let you know how they really feel. They either laughing. Some of them I've even seen cry. Some of them got their head down, looking at each other like.
You see their shoulders.
Or they start in reverence. They start in reverence like, yes, oh, say.
Because they hit that first note.
At some point, you see this.